guys, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. It's February 29th, the last day of the February. And now it's almost 6 o'clock Pacific time. And tonight, I actually feel like to create a live video and hoping some of you guys are online and you can join me. So if not, just watch the replay later then. So today's video, I am actually going to, okay, let's do this. Today, we are actually going to create this card by using one of our new background stamp. Okay. So we are going to use the star. Let me find my star background stamp. Okay. I'm going to use this star background, stars background stamp and create those 3 cards. Okay, they are all created by using the star background stamp. And then before we working on this, I am actually, hi everyone. Who is that? Terry, Cindy. Hi, thank you for joining me tonight. So I'm going to just create those 3 cards, and I'm going to show you how to create those 3, yes. But before we do that, actually for my last video, hi Kelly, hi everyone. So before we start that video, I'm actually going to show a quick demo how to create this background. So this card was from my last live video. And like I say, if you leave me a message, let me know what do you want to see. And I will definitely create that video. Okay, definitely create a video to share with you guys. So if you guys haven't seen the last live video, here is the other one. So make sure you check it out. And then I'm going to show how to create this background very quickly. So first, I am going to grab my stamp. Okay. I don't really like to record a video anymore because I'm getting too lazy to editing. So let's do the live one so I don't have to add. Hi Cheryl, how are you? So I don't have to editing anymore. So and I'm going to try to keep under 1 hour. So if you are online, welcome to join us, or bring your crafting tool. If you are not online, sorry you missed my live, and you can watch the replay. Okay, so just quick demo. How did I create this background? It's very easy. I am going to grab my background stamp. So that was the water lily one. That was the lily bloom. And if you have been following my video, my channel, you know I'm the person. I will use my stamp. Even the stamp that I designed like 20 years ago, I will still use it. Okay, so I have a piece black glossy cardstock. So you can use regular cardstock. Hi, Susie. You can use a regular cardstock, like a regular black cardstock, or you can use a glossy cardstock. I am going to just use the glossy cardstock. And then most of my background stamp is A2 size. How's everybody doing tonight? Feel a bit crafty? Okay. So let me just prepare my... So I have this glossy cardstock. Okay, and then before I apply the ink on top, I use these embossing buddies, just rubbing the surface a little bit. Okay, a little bit glue or something there. I haven't even started. My paper is dirty. Let me grab another clean paper. You can use the shiny glossy or regular glossy. That will do too. Okay, so I just use my embossing buddy, kind of rubbing a little bit. And then if you don't have embossing buddies, you can just use a Swiffer. And then we are going to use Versamar. Versamar. For the past few days, I was doing my bookkeeping for the company. And for the personal, oh my God, I hate numbers. Do you do your income tax yourself? I have an accountant doing my company's tax, but I have to provide the bookkeeping. And this year, the company added my husband's business on top, so the crafting is only have like a 2%, 20% left, and then my husband's construction is like 80%. Oh my God, that's a lot of a receipt to key in, and I really don't like it. I don't have the brain for number. I'm horrible for the numbers. So I did a Versamark, and then I am going to stamping this way. I don't even bother use my, why my finger is kind of sticky. I don't even bother to stamp it. So I'm going to just use my finger, make sure I rubbing the image. And I'm going to share with you when I start to showing you guys this card. I am going to, oh, Terry, you're a bookkeeper. I wish you're living close by. You love number. How can the people love number? How can the people love number? Is like, how can the people like biking and exercise? Okay, so let's do that. So I have a nice, it's hard to see. You can see a little bit reflection. Did I missing a spot? No, I'm good. Okay, and then I'm going to just clean it. Always clean your stamp after you use the Versamark because they're kind of gluey. Good for you. You love numbers. I don't have the brain for the numbers. Okay, and then I have, but I'm done. I'm done with all the bookkeeping. I'm very happy now. So everybody's good for something. Okay. So now we are going to use the Pearlux, okay? And I am going to have a nice fluffy brush. It's hard to see. You cannot really see, right? So what I'm going to do, if you want to have a purple lily flower, you don't need a lot. You just need a little bit. Okay, can you see? Just a tiny, 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 a little bit here. Okay. And a little bit darker purple. So you want to use a darker color cardstock. I just find out the black glossy cardstock, they show better. Hi Susan, how are you? Today is actually kind of snowing in Vancouver. So this year we don't really have a winter. Our mountain is completely bald. There is no snow, but now the snow changed to the rain. So I'm thinking tomorrow I would like to go to the mountain, take a look at the snow. Just love it. Is I have the annual pass, so it's just 5 minutes away from my house. We take a gondola, and then 5 minutes ride, and then you can ski. Okay, see, I just do a little bit here and there. Happy you can join us. Okay, so while I do missing my crafting with all you guys, and now the bookkeeping is done. I am going to start to design some new stamps, and the new stamp set for Alaska cruise. Okay, you can see I just kind of dusting some of the Pearlux, right? And then I'm going to just put it in front of the camera. You can see better. Make sure that you use a very fluffy brushes, and then you are going to just draw a little circle. Don't push too hard. Okay, very, very gentle brushing. You don't really need a lot. A little bit will work. See, the magic just happened in front of you. That's how. Okay, and then you're going to, once when you put the powder on top, and then when you use the brush, and then the powder will stick. I will working on the pre-order soon. So once when the powder stick on that the version mark, and then you can brush it a little bit harder to remove the extra powder, or you can use a Swiffer, kind of just rubbing, and that's your background. And then now we have to did you see I just dumped the powder on the floor? You shouldn't see that. I wasn't mean to show you guys. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to seal it. What are we going to use to seal it? Here, let me show you my secret weapon. Ta-da! I'm going to use hairspray. I never use this one to spray my hair, but I found the this is work perfect and the cheapest way. But when you purchase the hairspray, or if you have some in your stock, you have to make sure you find the fine mist, like a fine spray. You know what I mean? And it has to be like a aerosol, like a tin can, not the plastic. The plastic one, I found out the string is it shows. So I want like a mist, not like a spray. And then we just seal it, and then actually dry pretty fast and smell good too. Okay, so that's the first. See, and every time they all looks different. So give a try. And then actually they dry pretty fast, and then they are not really sticky. So when you touch it, it's actually sealed. And then you can put anything on top, even though I think if you don't put anything, just put a sentiment on top. I think that's a beautiful card and fast too. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. What do you think? Okay, next we are going to see it's almost dry. Okay. So I'm going to move away, and then I'm going to find my garbage can. Okay. I am a messy crafter, but I try to keep my working station clean. So I put this one back, and that's working on the next one. Is there anybody crafting tonight? I think today and yesterday I spent too much time working on the numbers. I really need some crafting. Okay, I stocked up some glossy cardstock on Marco's paper. Yay! Well, thank you. Where's my card? Let's just put in front. You can enjoy for a few seconds. Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to working on something else. I'm going to share with you some trick. So the next card, we're going to use these stars background stamp, and I am using the, let me just bring it back a little bit. I am just using regular Cougar White cardstock. So this is just the Cougar White. Did I drop something on the floor? I am back. Hello, good evening. Okay, so let's do the. Okay, I was preparing to do a demo. See, now it's dry. You can touch it, and then it's good. Okay, So when I was preparing today's video, when I was designing it, and then I was really having a hard time to get a nice stamp image. You have no idea how many paper I waste. Let me show you how many paper I waste. 1, 2, 3, only 3, or maybe the back. 4, 5. So when I was stamping it, and then no matter what I did, I can't get a clear image. And then I thought, well, is that something wrong with my stamp? But I take a look, they are very smooth. But why I cannot get a clean image? Like sometimes I just missing a spot here. Okay. Sometimes I'm missing too many spots here. And then sometimes I press too hard. I lose the fine line. So I'm just having so much trouble to get a nice stamp image. Okay, so I realize if you want to get a nice clean image, you got to have a stamp positioner to help you to stamp few times, repeat few times. So this is the one that I really stamped one time. If you're happy, I'm happy. But I'm kind of picky, so you can, if you compare, you can see it's really different, right? This color is really solid. I accidentally put my rack on top. Okay, so I think some of them I was using. So some of them I was using the VersaFine. Some of them I was using Versa Clara. This is just a stamp one time, and then this one I stamp one or two times, and then I'm gonna show you my best tool. Okay, so this one I accidentally put my rack on top. That happens all the time. I am a messy crafter. Okay, so if you have a stamp positioner, okay, I'm going to show you. I actually put a piece of metal, and then this was the rubber mat that I'm using for the dry embossing, and I put another piece of metal. If you don't have the metal, you probably can use cardboard or anything to raise up a little bit. I just found out it's not high enough to get a solid image. So let's do this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my magnet. You can use any kind of stamp positioner. See, I put sometimes I put some acetate just to raise up a little bit. Okay, and then it's still not enough. So I end out to put a piece of rubber. Those kind of silicone. If you want to ask me where I can buy those silicone mat, I think they are pretty much I think you definitely can check Amazon for the cooking. This one, I don't know, can you see the sign? It's right down www.scrapbookusaca.com. I bought this one from the show somewhere, but this is the one that I used for the dry embossing. So I put here, and then I put a piece of metal on top too. If you want to secure, you can just put some tape. Yeah, silicone mat. Tape is, oh, no, don't put the tape. I think it will work just fine. I'm going to just put one more piece of metal on top. If you don't have a metal, you just use the extra paper. Yeah, silicone mat. Okay, and then this is the or stamp the star. This card is actually very easy. And then I'm going to use the regular cardstock. This is just the Cougar White. You really want to get like a nice solid image, so you can use the VersaFine or you can use at least Clara, VersaFine Clara. I found that this color is actually darker than this VersaFine. Okay, before we do that, if you have a solid stamp like the one I'm using now, okay, with a thin platform, you turn the lead, you need more padding. I tried that one, I just find out it's not enough. Okay, if you have a solid image like this star, this is kind of like a reverse image. And then if it's the first time you're using, try to use the same block or eraser, kind of sanding the surface. This will help your stamp ink better, but only do it on the rubber stamp. Don't do it on the clear stamp because you're going to damage your clear stamp or polymer stamp. Okay, make sure your ink pad is nice and juicy. This black actually is kind of dry. I actually have to re-ink pretty soon. And then, let's see. Okay. Everywhere, is it good? Okay. And then we all have at least Chucky, whatever. I have at least one here. I have at least one here. You can use it, but I actually found one is actually work better. I actually have a one. My friend Lilian's husband Jet, he made me one very crafty, chunky. I'm going to show you in my next video. So I am actually going to use my album. You know when you go to see the massage therapy, they use this album all the time. They actually work very well. Ta-da! Is a nice image? All because that piece of rubber. I thought something wrong with my stamp. I actually put one in the garbage. I had better go pick it up. But it's nothing wrong with the stamp. You cannot press too hard because if you press too hard, ooh, there's one here. Is that Boo Boo's hair? That's the Boo Boo's hair. You cannot press too hard because we don't want to over stamp. Okay, let's do one more. We want a very, very solid black. See here, have some here. That's Boo Boo's hair. Again, meow. This is what my massage therapists do on my back all the time. Just kind of circling. Ta-da! Nice and black. My impact is a little bit dry, but you guys get idea, right? Okay, let's do one more. That one you need to re-ink. I'm going to just use this VersaFine. Okay, 3 layers. I think it will do the job. Okay, let's do that. The metal, you know, the metal actually, I actually went to the locksmith, the metalsmith in the North Van. I actually ordered it. I think I have a few in the stock. So check my website. Whew! See, now it's a very, very nice solid image. It does make a difference, and see the design of my stamp is also very, very pretty. So I think by itself is a very nice image already. And then now we already learned how to do a nice stamp. So that's the first one. I'm going to actually share with you two cards. One is this one. I'm going to show you how did I use it to color those little stars. But I actually want to show you this card. And this one is just I stamped a few times with a few different colors, the same technique. And this one I actually just use a regular memento. I didn't use the pigment impact. The pigment impact have a better coverage. So, but the memento, they will do just fine if you use that rubber mat. So if you are looking for that metal sheet, please check my website. I think I have a few left. It's really popular because when I was using for demo, everybody want to buy it. I think we sold out, but I will place another order again. So if you cannot find it from my store, just check with me later. I will place order. Every time I have to order like a 100 sheets because they have like a large sheets and like a 4x8 feet, and then they have to use a laser one to cut it. So this one is very easy. You just use the same stamp, few different color, and just trimming 0.75 width, and then just kind of reorganize. And then I just cut one of the star and I put it here to decorate it. I put at least a little smile. So this is one way to do it. The other one, I will show you this star shortly. But before we do that, I want to share with you this one. This one you can see, actually here I cut it, but that was my boo-boo. Because I was going to make a shaker card, but I am one step short. I forgot to put the clear, the acetate to seal the front. So and then, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to. I'm the person like to fix my boo boo. So I actually fix something, and it kind of looks nice and also look like a 3D. So I'm going to show you how to do that too. Something you can make a shaker card very easy. So my video, I always try to share with you guys some awesome ideas. So before we move on to the detail, I want to do one more time. This time, okay, we want to make at least brown. Yeah, if you don't have this metal sheen, you can use some like few extra scrap paper. But the trick is I found out that rubber mat, those silicone mat you use for baking, is actually work very well. They need a little bit cushion. So now we're going to working on this background, and I am going to just use I'm gonna use my VersaFine Clara. I just love this impact very much. I just found out their color is so pretty. And then when I made this card, I actually spent too much time to stamp because this platform, I hope they can make a little bit thicker. I think they come with a piece of foam, but I don't know where did that foam go. Okay. You can try the black, you can try the purple, dark blue, any color you like. So that was a few sheets I accidentally, this one I can save it. I put my rack on top. Yeah. Okay, now we are going to working on this background. So you need one light blue. Starcard looks like it was on purpose. It was a oops, and I'm going to share my oops with you. So we're going to working on this background, and I just have a few blue. You can use a memento, any impact you have. I just like the coverage of these impacts, my favorite impact. They don't really have too many color, so I'm going to, and I usually better in inker so I can re-ink. Then I like this color very much, warm breeze. Okay, and then I am going to just do a little bit blue on the side. I think they need to refill soon. Okay, and then I'm using one for my magic mushroom. If you don't have this magic mushroom, you are going to looking for something like a round shape. And then I am going to, you can see, I don't know, it probably hard for you to see the color, but the middle one is light blue, outside is kind of ultramarine, and then I am just using my magic mushroom to hiding the two, hiding the how the border. Okay, gentle, not too hard. Okay, and then using your elbow again, let's do that. Give your stem a little bit massage. Let's see. Okay, that's good for first try. And then again, I am going to do the light blue. Okay, and let's do a little bit light blue, darker blue, and my magic mushroom, I was just moisture, so I think a little bit too wet. So I actually pick up some color. That's okay. So this time I'm going to just gently, very gentle tap tap. And then if you use your magic mushroom, hi Richa. Hi. So I am just gently tap tap. If you use magic mushroom with the VersaFine or the pigment impact, please make sure you clean your magic mushroom after you use it, because those pigment impact, they stay on the foam, the sponge. When they dry, they are going to harden. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that beautiful? See? Massage work on everything. My husband is in the construction. Every day he come back say, oh, hey, I'm the main source of the income now. I deserve to have some massage. I say, yeah, keep dreaming. It's coming. It's coming. The only person getting a massage is a boo-boo. Okay, so now I'm going to do again. So you can see, I only apply a little bit on the side. I didn't even do in the middle because I want to do a little bit brown. Okay, and then I think it's hard for you to see on the camera, from the camera, but I can see there's a border. So I'm going to just gently tap, gentle, very gentle, hiding that border. Thank you. You know, it's a fun to crafting together. Okay, so let's do this. Massage. Yeah, this is boo-boo. First class treatment. Okay, see the color? It does make a difference, isn't it? The black and this blue. I think just the blue is already very pretty, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to clean mine. I have a 12 new background. I launched last year, the end of the year, and then I don't know, somehow got so busy I didn't get a chance to do the demo, and I promise I will working on the demo. There is a few stamp that I'm going to using on the workshop, so but the rest of them I will create a video to share with you guys. I think that's so pretty, isn't it? Now the rest of them is very easy. First, let's do this one. You won't believe how easy this card is. First, you can see there is a banner. This is a happy birthday banner. This happy birthday banner is come from one of my set. It belong to a easel die cut, and then they come with this happy birthday and the thank you. So what I do is I just grab a piece of cardstock, those are holygraph background, and I die cut it, right? And in the back, I just put the great. Try it and let me know what do you think. And then I just put some glue and I put the one twine on top. So that way, and then we're going to trimming, and after it dry, and we're going to trimming it so that way you don't have to glue letter by letter. So that way you can just trimming, see? And then you create a beautiful banner just like that. And then I have a stamp set is with all the animal head. So you can make a beautiful birthday card. See my banner? So instead of you glue each letters, this way is just make much easier. So make sure you put enough glue, okay? You don't want it to fall. So that's how I create this banner. Isn't that cool? That the banner is from one of this easel die. This easel die, when I designed this die cut, my husband said, "Ooh, can't believe you come up with this idea. I'm horrible with number and the physics." So this is actually come with that. We have a 20% coupon code now. I think it's Nancy2024. I was offered to Nancy's viewer, so I think it's Nancy2024. If you like to purchase this one, okay, this is the one. They come with the easel one and these two one. So you can have a thank you, and then you can have a happy birthday. And I think they can do a lot of things with this one. So I did a few of them. And then you don't have to glue them. Just make sure you got to put enough glue, okay? And the trimming it after the glue is dry. And then, you see my star? My star is very bright, right? You can use some markers. That will do the job. You can use watercolor paint. You can use a Copic markers. I actually have at least a set of a gel pen probably over 5 years. Okay, it's not very expensive. I think probably $30. And then they have all these beautiful colors. But they are cheap. Sorry, they are inexpensive, but the quality is not perfect. So once in a while you don't use them, they will dry out. Okay, so I am going to just, oh, where's my black card? So the black card, I actually use this gel pen, but I think this background is so pretty, isn't it? So I am going to just use gel pen, the milky color one, and okay, I'm going to just do a few color. Okay, so you just find the star and you color it. I'm horrible to color inside the line, but I'm trying to do my best. So I found out it's kind of like a Nile. You know what I mean? Those kind of very bright color. I think yellow actually very bright, right? So green. I'm sure the any kind of marker will do, but I just want to make my star a little bit pop out, and I just found out I have at least set for a long time ago. But I think you can do the markers too. That's see the marker. Let's do the marker. Yeah, the marker will do just fine. They are maybe not as bright. Nile, yes, that's what I mean. Okay, I think since I have those milky paint, I am going to just continue. Nice. know you guys know what I'm trying to say. This is growing disco color. Okay, one more. Let me try the one with like a. They have too many, but this one is not. Is have a glitter. I think it's okay too. Well, just put a few color. You know what I mean. And let's do some light blue. Okay, let's do the. I'm horrible color inside the line. But luckily, this is not really complicated, right? Okay. I think it's really pretty. What do you think? And then you just put the binder, the Christmas binder. I don't know. You know, this. Like this. I think it's really pretty, isn't it? You can, if you have some cute animals, you can put on top too. Okay. Okay, so that's the first card. And now I'm going to show you my boo-boo. Not my dog boo-boo. I mean the boo-boo that I made when I create the this card. This card requires some cutting. So this one, I use the thank you. Come with this one. So instead of trimming off all the letters, I just trimming a little bit, so I put there. Okay, so the other one, you guys already see I did the foundation color, right? Okay, so let's put this one. The next one, we are going to do a little bit cutting. So do you like this card? I think it's pretty good. I like it. Okay, so remember the background. You want to get a nice solid stem image. You got to make sure you use the stem positioner and then add a silicone mat or a rubber mat, or I'm shimming with a few extra cardstock. But I found out the silicone mat is it just help a lot to give you like a nice impression, get a nice image. The next one, we are going to do some cutting. I am going to need a knife. When was the last time you cut something? Okay, so I have a knife here, and this is just an inexpensive knife I bought from Dollar Tree, like a dollar store, 2 for $1. So it's not bad. And then we are going to actually cut one of the star. So I'm going to cut this one because this one have the other star overlapping it. So if I cut it, it kind of looks weird. But just be careful when you want to cut. So what I like to do is, because my ruler is metal, I cannot see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a poking tool or pencil. Maybe use a pencil. So kind of just draw a line so I can see when I put my ruler on top. But the pencil is easy. You can erase it, right? So I kind of just draw a line. You probably cannot see, but there is a line there. I can see now. And then I am going to just put my ruler here. And then I'm going to cut it. When was the last time you used a knife? I haven't used a craft knife for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to just, or if you have a die cut, like a star die cut. Oops, I make a boo-boo, but you are not going to see it. Well, I'm going to just do the free cut because I cannot see. Okay, so I'm going to just cut. Okay, in the rotated. And be careful, don't cut your hand. Okay. I know some of you guys probably say, oh, I don't have a steady hand. I cannot do it anymore. I am sure you maybe can find a star shape die cut. Oh, one is missing. Okay, so, and this is just a background stem. So, ta-da! I have my first star, right? And then I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut at least one this time, and I want to show you how to make a shaker card. So I'm going to cut one more. One, two. Okay, just be careful. Practice it a little bit. You are going to become expert. The trick is have a very sharp knife and to keep your finger away from the knife. Okay, I have another star. So this is where was the, okay, that was at least direction. Okay, so I'm going to put it here so that way. Okay, and then you can seal it with acetate. You can just seal it with acetate, and you can make a shaker card. So I am going to actually seal one, and then the other one I'm not going to seal it because I want to show you my boo-boo. So I'm going to just seal this one. I am going to just use the glue. I'm going to just use a glue. Okay, I got this one from the craft show. It's really good, but I'm really having problem to put that pink inside that needle. This is a challenge. They need to come up with a better solution. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to seal this one. The first one, this star is sealed. The other one, I'm not going to seal it. I'm actually going to share with you how to make a shaker card. So you are going to if you have a foam tape, okay, I'm going to just find the foam tape here, and then I'm going to put the foam tape under. And I'm going to just use reposition tape. This is take a little bit time, so maybe for somebody you really like. So I kind of use the reposition tape, and I just tape in the back, and then I'm going to cut it, that foam. It's not that hard to cut it out. Okay. Okay, so one more. Okay. Let's do a little bit. You know what? I'm going to just actually peel this front. Okay, I'm going to just cut this one out so that way they don't move. I was going to make a shaker car, and then, but I forgot to put that acetate to seal the window, right? So I'm going to show you how I fix it. You know, it's kind of weird doing the video. Thank you, best shaker car. Is talking to yourself kind of weird. So that way, well, but you can only do this if your shaker card is not really complicated. If it's like a too much cutting area, that will be a little bit challenge. Okay, so when I was making this prototype, right, I was going to make here a shaker cup, but I forgot to seal the surface. But I already spent the time to do it, so I said, oh, I'm not going to redo it. So what I do is I am going to make a 3D card. So what I do is I have a phone, right? But before we do that, here is some little things if you like to pay attention. You see on the side, we can see that white color. It kind of bothers me. So I use a brush tip, like a Copic, kind of just make that white foam a little bit blue. Just a small touch up, if that bothers you. If it doesn't bother you, so don't bother. Okay, I think, see, you do a little bit blue, it looks much better. Well, my goal to create this video is to share with you guys some awesome trick. And I hope you did pick up some trick. Okay, and then this is my star. That was this direction, right? Okay, so not yet. So now I'm going to use my magic mushroom. And then I think on my magic mushroom, they still have some blue impact. And kind of just soften the corner a little bit. And then now is ready to go back. See, now it's become 3D, and then in the back I am going to just use a regular tape to secure my star, and I'm going to just use the I'm going to just use the poking tool. See, now this one is go in. That was my boo-boo because I forgot to seal it. So now we are coming back to make a shaker car. So the shaker car, we are going to use a foam tape. We need a piece of foam tape. That one is a little bit too small. I have a lot of foam tape. Or you can spending the time to border it. That take too long, and I don't have a patience, so we are going to do that. I think check the craft store. You can find at least a double-sided foam tape for sure. Okay, so that's good. Okay, before we do that, also I'm going to use my magic mushroom. Boo Boo is barking. Probably Amazon driver. Boo Boo hate Amazon driver, and I have a package coming all the time. Okay, so now we're going to do this, and we are going to die cut it. Okay, so you kind of have to be careful. Oh, just in case, you know, we are going to use a Sharpie. Just in case. I will probably tape it, but just use a Sharpie. Okay, Sharpie, and we're going to die cut it. That was a Boo Boo. Boo Boo is a really cute dog. Okay, and then I'm going to die cut it, or you can just border it. I mean, use the, you know, the tape. I mean the foam tape to create the border. Okay, you really have to make sure. Okay, so I have my star. Again, I'm going to already darken around it, right? I'm going to put it back. You have to find exactly the position was that was here. Yeah, here. Exactly the ankle. Like this. Okay, and then we're going to use the tape. Just secure. Oops. Okay, and then just use the tool, kind of pressing that start down. Okay, and then don't remove the tape yet. That was supposed to be this angle. Something like that. Okay, before we do it, same thing. We're going to use the Copic markers. We are going to darken the side. Just small things. Okay, you. Okay, or if you want to accidentally cover my bag, I should color it first before I put my star in. That's okay. Always fix the boo-boo. Okay. Happy to hear that. Okay, so that's mine. Something like this, right? So now we actually create the space for the beads or anything. I'm going to find something to put inside. Let's see. I'm going to use this Micro B. Actually, one of your lady from the Stamp Fest in the Clearwater was asking me, where did I buy my Micro B? I think I got this from Michael, so it's a recollection one. Okay, so now we are going to put the beads first. Okay, make sure this is the place we're supposed to do, right? Like this. And then we're going to put some Micro B inside. You're going to put the bead first before you remove the tape. Okay, so my beads inside. Okay, and then you got to be very careful when you remove your tape. You don't want those beads jumping on top of your tape, because that way, oops, it's not going to seal. Okay, and now we're going to put it back. Before you put it on, kind of eyeball it. Oh, yeah. And then remember, I seal my windows. Oh, my window have some glue on top. Let me clean it first. So, yep, glue gun, my best friend. Okay, and then you kind of put on top. Okay, you only have one chance. So if you miss it, you have to make it another one. And put on top. Oops. I have a little bit gap. That's okay. That's thinking about something to fix it. See, boo happened too. Let me see if I can fix it. Or let me see if I can fix it. I can put something on here. You cannot see it. I just use a Copic marker cover. See? Now I have a shaker car. What do you think? And then you just you can put this silver happy birthday on top. I think it's very nice. Where's another one? I think this thank you is a little bit too much. They don't really pop out. But I think happy birthday is good. I think put this happy birthday like this. Ta-da! I think that's today's video, even though I made a little bit boo-boo here. But I hope you pick up some good idea from this video. And then remember, this is a handmade card. Boo-boo is always good. And always try to fix your boo-boo. So that's a card, and see the background. I really like this one. When I create this background, I didn't use that silicone mat. And then when you use like a solid image, what is a solid image? Solid images have a lot of black area. They are kind of reverse image. Like this one, if you see the back of the stamp, you can see the outlines raising out. The solid shadow stamp, they are a little bit, they are reverse image. And then I have a lot of customers, they always tell me, Lisa, we have a problem to stamp the stamp. Is there something wrong with the stamp? No, nothing wrong with the stamp. It's just like because there is the area that you need ink is very big, and then if you just stamp like that, you won't be able to get a nice stamp images. So you need to have a stamp positioner to help you. And then even you have a stamp positioner, I still find out sometimes some part is missing. So that's why after too many attempts, I found out you add a piece rubber, like a silicone mat, is really help you to get a nice image. So you can see, compare these two. This is a very solid full image, and the color is really showing, and I really like it. So you don't have to use exactly the same impact I'm using. You can try to use a Memento impact with that silicone mat. Is really helpful too. So I hope this is this video you learn something, pick up some great idea. If you do, leave me a comment, let me know. and I will working on some other video, and I will post online pretty soon. So I decide I probably will just do the live video. That way I don't have to editing, and that I can have some connection with you guys directly. So I still have a demo spot for our workshop. There is a workshop in March 30th at the 11 o'clock Pacific time. A lot of you guys already get your kit. So this is the kit that we did on our Caribbean cruise, so which was in February, and then we usually I designed this stamp set for our Caribbean cruise, and then we made 8 cards on our cruise. So I create this kit. The kit is come with everything you need, even come with 2 little eyeball, and there is 8 cards. You will join me during our workshop. So if you haven't got a chance to check it out, those are the 8 cards we will create during our workshop by using these stamps that I designed. So this is the water lily, which I shouldn't use because was going to be in the workshop, and that was the one bubbles, and this one, and this is actually the splash background, the other splash background, and this one, and this one. So they have a 8 card, and got yours already. I'm glad. So we will spend 3 hours crafting together. If you, and then I will put a link below so you can find all the information there. If you cannot make it in the March 30th at 11 o'clock Pacific time, you can watch the replay. So after the workshop, I will send you a link, because this workshop is through the Zoom. So you decide you want to show your face or you don't want to show your face. But I won't be able to post this video on our YouTube website because some of you guys, I don't have everybody's permission to put this video in the public. So if you purchase the workshop, you will have access to watch this video. Otherwise, this video is not going to be launched in the public. But I will try to do my best to recreate this A project on our YouTube video. Okie dokie. So that's everything today. And if you do have this start background stamp, I hope you give a try. You can see one stamp, but there's 3 different card, and it looks all different, and I really like this is the one I created today. If you don't have these stamps, try to looking for something similar and use the technique and create your own. If you don't have a star, you have something circle, and that will be even better. If you have a circle die cut, that make your shaker card much easier. So the shaker card, I personally like a shaker card, but I just found out sometimes you want to seal that window is a little bit too much work. But now you learn you can use that foam tape to create that window, and then you don't really waste your beads. They all keep in the shape that you create. Okay, so that's today's video, 1 hour, and I hope you guys like this video. If you do like this video, give me a thumb up, and remember, all my video have no commercial. So if you liked this video, share with your friend, and that will be great so other people can enjoy it too. That's for everything. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody. Good night.